Okay, Master, have you heard the news about what's happening lately? What, is this about the Sonic movie coming out at the end of the year? Don't worry, we all know that movie will never defeat us in the box office. We made $1 billion. There's no way Sonic is ever gonna make this billion with his third movie. Sir, it's not about the movie, it's about, emulation. I'm sorry, what did you just say? Emulation? Yes, sir. We're talking about emulation here lately. Okay, is Dolphin trying to come back on Steam again for the second time? We all know that ain't happening. We issued them the takedown. There's no way they're gonna do it again after what we did. There's no way they could be back again trying to do this the second time. Sir, it's not about Dolphin. It's about, Apple. Sorry, Apple? iPhones? The one that we sent Mario Run here first before the Android guys did? Really? I mean, what's with them with emulation? They don't even allow them in the App Store. Like, why bother with them? I mean, what's so special about Apple anyways, about emulation, huh? So what's this news you're trying to say? So, sir, I'm just trying to tell you that, there is an emulator that emulates our games, and it's available in the App Store right as we speak. What? I'm sorry, what? What did you say? What I'm saying is that there's an emulator called Delta on the App Store right now that has been used for jailbroken and sideloading for like a decade, and now Apple decided that it's allowed on the App Store just right now as we speak. I want to see this Delta app myself, and I want to see how are people reacting to this. Yes, sir. I'll get the computer ready and I'll show you Delta here soon enough. Splendid. This should be interesting. Well, let's see what Delta really is about. Okay, sir, I got the app here. It's called Delta Game Emulator, an all-in-one GBA 4 iOS successor, right here on the App Store as we speak. Interesting. Delta Game Emulator. An app is then available at the Game Boy games. And we have NES, SNES, N64, DS, and Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. Okay, so I've heard that feels interesting. So, how are the internets reacting to this lately? Well, as you can see, sir, that people's reactions on YouTube are been saying that it's a great decision, and people have already been making tutorials about this on YouTube lately. Woohoo! I see here. There's some emulation tutorials lately. People are doing reviews and everyone's talking about it. Interesting. So, I think we all know what to do now. You don't mean that. You really don't mean it. Oh yes. I mean, if we're gonna do the same thing with Dolphin on Steam, we might as well do the same thing with Delta now, since it's here on the App Store that you can get and download our illegal ROMs and play some games rather than just buying the games online, or either just, how do I say it, use the Switch instead. But sir, it's just an emulator. They're just preserving their games, your games, for people to play for future generations. I mean, we're not selling those games anymore, unless you're counting Switch Online or Virtual Console, but those don't exist anymore. The Switch Online is what we're doing now, and we don't even legally own those games, because you're just paying a goddamn service for it. And I mean, we literally don't have to do this to them. We don't really have to send them the same way that we did with Dolphin a while back. Come on, mister. Understand the people's reaction to this. You can get a lot of angry messages from this, or even worse, backlash. What, do you honestly think we're gonna be like worse than those other companies? We got backlash a lot of times. We're just proud. Everyone has gotten used to it by now. We just don't bother listening to them. But now, since it's on the App Store, they could have just deal with it later, but Well, looks like it's time for us to do it. We're gonna send them the ninjas. Come on, sir. You really don't have to do this. We really don't have to send in the ninjas to Apple right now. Oh, yes, we can. And I know it. I just want you to know that we are doing this for preservation of our emulation piracy, and we know people will pirate our games just to play it on our iPhone, and we're not gonna let that happen. We're gonna do the same thing with Steam, and we're gonna do the same thing with Apple now. So I'm gonna sending them a message to have a DMCA takedown on Delta, just to get rid of it off this site. So, excuse me, I'm gonna go send them an email. You go send them the ninjas right now. Come on, Master, you really don't have to do this. I mean, there's like so many emulators on the Google Play Store and we did nothing about it. Not even PlayStation or Xbox gives a crap about them. Like, why even do it if we're just gonna, like, do it instead rather than just doing, I don't know, just probably doing some, how do I paint this? I don't know how to say this, like, reception or something, like, give them what they want, like, just letting it available rather than just taking it down like with Dolphin and Citra and Parsec. Oh wow, I haven't heard those emulators in a while. Yuzu, I think you meant that, and Citrus, oh, we dealt them a while now. Nobody will download pirated 3D Switch games here on their computer. Well, you're gonna have to send in the ninjas right away. And also with the Google thing, who the hell cares about Google? They just don't care a crap anymore. And also, they can steal your data if they want to. But if they're gonna do it on Apple, the ones they say no emulators allowed, that's like a big stab in the back from us. And that is unacceptable for us. So that means it's time for us to do something that we should have done. You're gonna have to send in the ninjas right now. And if you don't, I will send them myself and I will fire you afterwards. Alright? I'm gonna go send them an email now. But Master, alright. I can't lose my job. This is like my only job I have left. And they make me a lot of money. Oh, I can't really lose this. I have families to pay. I'm sorry, Apple users. I'm sorry. I gotta send in the ninjas right away. Oh my god. Delta is finally available in the App Store. Ooh, boy! Yeah, that's what I've been waiting for, man. I can finally emulate games legally without trying to do all the stupid Java blocking or outstore shit. Well, it's time to download some emulators and just playing some games. I got this. What the hell kind of message I got? Let me see. It's from Nintendo. It's saying, "Well, to the people who are using Delta, we are coming after you." Yeah, this is probably just some fake thing. I mean, seriously, why would someone just try to threaten me with, oh, they're coming after me? Like, someone tried to bring Nintendo like something. What? They're gonna send me a cease and desist letter and just say I'm not allowed to use their games anymore? Whatever. So I don't know. There's no way they're actually gonna do it, right? Who the hell is knocking out my door right now? If you keep it down, I'm trying to play some Delta right now. Come on, if you're gonna keep on knocking, you might as well just tell where you are. Oh, shit!